Today I'm going to discuss how body recomposition completely transformed my physique. I struggled for years, always trying to gain as much muscle as possible, and I ended up gaining a ton of fat, and then I had to lose the weight, and my weight was constantly just fluctuating up and down until I finally discovered body recomposition. Body recomposition is definitely possible. It's definitely possible to lose fat and build muscle at the same time. Guys, listen, make sure you guys stay until the end to receive all 4 tips, because you're going to need all 4 tips to get that amazing physique. Let's get straight into it.
Do you know you're supposed to work out your lower body too?
So listen, so many guys come up to me and they say, how do you have that body? What'd you do to get to it? And honestly, I just tell them, like, you'll never look like this. Boy, if you don't honestly though, the reason why I say that is because so many of you guys don't lift weights, and I find that shocking. Whenever I'm in the gym, man, I'm always seeing the girls are in the gym, they're doing their squats, they're doing their hip thrusts, and then the men are nowhere to be found. So I don't know, you guys are like playing video games. I really don't know. Guys, you want to make sure that you're lifting weights 3 to 4 times a week, at least. I lift weights 5 times a week, and if I could, I would do 6 days, but I'm busy doing a bunch of different stuff, making content for you guys and trying to put this content out. It's very, very important that you lift 3 to 4 times a week, guys. Guys, in order to build muscle and really burn that fat, you guys have to put stress on the body by going in the gym and doing bench press, doing deadlifts, doing pull-ups. That's going to allow you to tear the muscles down, and that's going to allow you to burn a ton of calories, and that's how honestly you're going to burn that fat and build that muscle simultaneously. Body recomposition is something that is incredible, especially for newbies. If you've never lifted any weights, if you never touched a weight and you go into the gym, it's so easy to lose fat and build muscle. It can be challenging for guys who actually are in shape to do body recomp, because our body's already used to a different type of stress. So that's when we have to implement progressive overload, which is increasing the weight that we lift on a daily basis. But listen, guys, first thing is first, man. Make sure you guys implement strength training, guys. You need resistance training. You need to get on a program. And another thing I noticed with guys don't know what to do, especially with my men. I'm coming at my men a lot on this video, but it is what it is. You guys have no idea how to work out, how to train, but yet you guys don't seek out coaching. You guys just do nothing about it, and then you wonder why you're not able to get the body you want, and you wonder why you look like trash.
You want to come and make a speech? Hush up, boy, as my mother would say.
Now that might be a little bit harsh, but the reality is, guys, you need to be lifting weights, man. Lifting weights is so incredible. It's gonna allow you to release a lot of endorphins. So like when I'm dealing with stress, like having that moment to be able to lift weights for an hour to relieve a lot of that stress and release those endorphins are very helpful. So I highly recommend, guys, implementing resistance training, and that's gonna be something very key to really help you lose that fat and build that muscle. And another thing, guys, make sure you guys sign up for my Patreon. The link to that is in the description below. And right now you get 25% off. And all my Patreon is going to design you a workout plan. It's going to design you a meal plan, and it's going to have one-on-one coaching to really help you guys get right. So when you guys go in the gym, you know exactly what you're doing. So guys, growing up, I would want to gain a bunch of muscle. So I would eat like 4,000 calories, 3,800 calories, and I would gain a ton of weight. My weight would shoot all the way up to like 215, but I was fat. I was fat. I had a belly. Right now, I'm actually in a weight gain process. I'm in a lean bulk, but what I'm doing is, guys, I'm not shooting my calories up super high. In order to really lose fat and build muscle, you want to make sure that your calories are in a certain deficit or a certain surplus. So deficit just meaning less, and surplus just meaning more. So if you're trying to gain muscle, then just make sure you keep your calories 200 to 300 above your maintenance. And if you're trying to lose fat, make sure you keep your calories 200 to 300 below your maintenance. Now, if you don't know your calories, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to provide a link in the description below to my macro calculator, and that's going to allow you to see what your maintenance is, so you know exactly what you need to implement if you want to gain or lose weight. But guys, it's very important that you guys make sure that you're either eating in a calorie deficit, which is 200 to 300 below maintenance, or calorie surplus, which is 200 to 300 above, to really build that muscle. And guys, please stop with the dirty bulking. What is a dirty bulk? Stop giving yourself a pass to go eat Popeyes, to go eat Taco Bell, whatever the case may be. That's not a calorie surplus, guys. That's how you get fat, okay? In order to do a lean bulk, guys, you want to make sure that you're eating nutrient-dense food. You want to meal prep. You want to make sure that you're cooking sufficient food that you guys need in order to build that muscle. So I highly recommend getting some protein. A lot of y'all, man, you guys are going to these burrito places and just a bunch of carbs. Carbs is great for energy, but you want to make sure you're consuming a certain amount of protein. protein. Guys, I consume at least 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per body weight. A lot of you guys aren't even consuming enough protein. So that's why I highly recommend taking Legion supplements, guys. The Legion supplements have been game changing for me, guys. Use the code word CHIEF, you'll get an additional 20% off. They have the best flavors. They have the mint chocolate, the French vanilla, and they also have creatine supplements, guys, and the pre-workout. They have the whole 9 yards. So click the link in the description below, guys. Because I'm busy, I'm always making content, I'm on the go, so I'm always moving around a lot. And sometimes I don't always have time to eat. And sometimes it is challenging to consume that protein. So by taking my Legion supplements, guys, putting that in my scooper, and I'm on the go in the car, drinking that, guys, that really helps me out. And also, guys, to really help, I highly recommend if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to get that physique, you're trying to build some mass, guys, I highly recommend taking creatine. That's another Legion supplement that I take, guys. Right now they're doing a sale, buy one, get one 50% off, and you get an additional 20% off using the code. So definitely make sure you guys check out the creatine. The creatine is going to give you extra energy cells, and these extra energy cells is what's going to allow you to push yourself to get extra weight up. For a lot of you guys who are weak and scrawny, and don't worry, we all been there. Like we all been there. And even the guys that I work out with, I'm not the strongest guy in the group. Like there are some guys in my group that are just super strong. So if you're trying to really hit more numbers, you're trying to increase that mass, guys, make sure you guys check out whey protein and check out the creatine supplement, guys. Click the link in the description below, man. Make sure you guys check that out. I'm gonna be real here. Some of y'all just straight up soft. Now, I do see some men go to the gym and y'all on the cardio machine. That's crazy to me, guys. Go get over there by the barbell, go by the dumbbells, and go lift some weights, man. Listen, you wanna really make sure you're prioritizing your resistance training, because that's how you're gonna burn a ton of calories, and that's how you're gonna really build muscle. Guys, I burn more calories just because of the amount of muscle that I have on my body. It's a lot easier for me to burn calories. You need to build that frame. Now, I'm not saying don't do cardio at all, because some of you guys are just gonna get stiff and lift weights. I'm not saying don't do cardio at all. I'm gonna prioritize your strength training. You should always lift weights before you do cardio. I highly recommend, to really gain that lean muscle and burn that fat and body recomp, I highly recommend just doing cardio 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, but you wanna make sure you're doing that strength training anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, guys. Really pushing yourself in the gym, really getting after it. Yes, guys, I get it. For all y'all with them skinny legs out there, I got some too. But we working on them though. The thighs is right. We got to get the calves. We working on the calves. But listen, I get it. It's hard. Like, no one wants to squat. It's a lot of stress on the body, and it's a lot. It takes a lot out of you. But that's what's gonna make you better, guys. That's how you're gonna get those amazing results. And honestly, it's gonna make you a lot tougher. That's one thing I've noticed is, like, this is body recomp. We're trying to lose that weight and build that muscle. But one thing I've noticed, guys, just from the years of just lifting weights, guys, I'm a lot more mentally tough than most people, because most people don't push themselves in the gym on a daily basis. Shout out to my girls though, because my girls, they in the gym, guys. They really in the gym going crazy. They have really normalized, they're trying to get them glutes. So they're in the gym, they're doing their squats, they're doing their hip thrusts, they're really pushing themselves. And I really want my men to really challenge themselves, guys. This is gonna increase your testosterone. Like, a lot of y'all got girlfriends, man. Y'all not gonna be able to pick your girl up. What we doing here? So make sure you guys prioritize strength training over cardio. So I'm not saying throw the cardio machine away, but listen, make sure you prioritize strength training first, and then you get your cardio in after, guys. And that's how you're gonna build that amazing, nice, lean physique, and you have some muscle. And guys, just remember, you burn more calories at rest the more muscle you have on your body. So guys, the more muscle and the better shape you are, the actual easier it is to get in shape. So look at it like that, guys. Once you're in shape, it's gonna be easier to stay in shape. So I highly recommend prioritizing strength training and then hitting your cardio after. Listen, this is something that I had to learn for myself, guys. Sleep and recovery, guys, is so important, guys. You want to make sure that you're sleeping. Like, remember, when you go to the gym, you tear your muscles down. For all my guys, shout out to my guys that are putting in the work. You guys are going to the gym. Now, when you go home, get off the game system, because y'all on the game system. I'm calling, who I'm calling out. I'm calling some of y'all out. You guys are on the game system, and you're wondering why you're not getting the gains, guys. You need to be sleeping anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And this sleep is something that I'm working on, and I've gotten better at. I've been getting much better at it. But guys, remember, you repair and build muscle in your sleep. So when you don't sleep, or you're only sleeping for 4 or 5 hours, you're not gonna build new muscle like that. You need to make sure you're going to sleep. When you go to the gym, you're tearing your muscle down, you're putting stress on your body. So you really need to make sure you're sleeping, guys, and just drinking water. And just by showing up for yourself, guys, you're gonna build an amazing body, and you're gonna attract so many people and women, whatever the case may be, when you're sleeping and you're hydrating, you know, you're drinking your half a gallon to a gallon a day, and you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep consistently, guys, you know, you guys need to prioritize your sleep. You need to look at sleep almost as if it's a job. Like, hey, you know what, at 10 p.m. I need to be in bed, guys. It's that important to make sure you're getting your sleep. If you guys implement these tips and you're getting your sleep and you're implementing strength training, guys, you'll see results. It doesn't take a long time. Now, some of you guys have no patience, and I'm not a patient person either. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a patient person either. So we all in this together. But listen, it doesn't take much to see results, guys. If you start this body recomposition process and you maintain within 200 to 300 of a calorie surplus or a deficit, guys, you will see changes in 8 to 12 weeks. Now, your weight may not change on the scale, but you'll be able to visibly look in the mirror and say, wow. Like when I look at my physique right now, guys, I'm about 185 pounds, but I'm a lean 185 pounds versus like a year or two ago when I didn't have as much muscle. It didn't look the same. It's not necessarily about the weight on the scale. It's about the food. Make sure you're putting nutrient-dense food in your body, ensuring that you're staying around the calorie maintenance of 200 to 300 calories, guys, sticking to your diet, getting your cardio in, and really pushing yourself in the gym, because the only way you're going to do a lean bulk for the body recomposition is if you're lifting weights, guys. You have to put that stress to build that muscle. So, guys, 8 to 12 weeks, you'll get there. So just stay on it. Yes, guys. So listen, those are the easy tips. Make sure you're not overdoing it. You don't want to be overdoing cardio, and you want to make sure that you're prioritizing strength training. And listen, guys, if you guys are confused and you guys don't know what to do, I have a Patreon. In my Patreon, I provide you guys with weekly workout plans. Whether you go to the gym or you want a workout plan to do at home, I provide you guys with that, as well as online coaching and a meal plan. So sign up for my Patreon. Click the link in the description below. You want to make sure you do that now. That's going to really allow you guys want to really know exactly what you're doing, because I see so many people are confused. I see it all the time. So just so you can have a plan, you know exactly what you need to do in order to get in shape, guys. And guys, so those are the main things that I see people doing. I see people in the gym, they don't have a plan. So get a structured plan, and also make sure you're prioritizing your protein. You guys are not consuming enough protein. When you go to these places like Chipotle, they give you rice, and no protein. So make sure you guys check out Leader Supplements, guys. Click the link in the description below. You'll get 20% off. There's a sale going on right now. That way you can get the cookie dough protein bars, the creatine for the extra energy to pump more weights, and then the whey protein, guys. That's how you're gonna build this amazing physique. So guys, make sure you guys stay with me. Keep getting at it, man. If you guys haven't, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, man. So those are the 4 tips and the common mistakes that I see people make, guys. If you guys have any questions, man, hit the description below and let me know if you have any additional questions, man. If not, stay tuned for the next video. CP Nation, we out. Yes, sir.